In this relatively short lifespan of mine, I remember losing my mind at least 4 times. So sit back, close your eyes and open your mind, because this might rhyme. Somebody might start crying, and somebody might be just like me and only want to find a way to reach out to those lost souls who were born in the flock, but they strayed away, partially due to certain situations involving people who lack the proper spiritual qualifications, and it concluded in my alienation. So now I'm living like an alien in a nation of blind natives, dreaming I'm asleep and I can't wake up, and I hate it. It's been deeply debated whether my lack of motivation is simply misstated or even exaggerated, because sometimes people confuse laziness and craziness for faith, focus, and a fiery conviction. But the only thing I know for sure is that I don't even know what I'm supposed to know no more. I mean, how do you know you haven't been part of a cult? Well, ever since the start, it's been indoctrinated and inculcated into my mind and in my heart. And as life kept happening to me, tragedies kept happening to me, but I'm constantly made to feel and believe it's all my fault. I remember a lot, like Lot's wife turning into a pillar of salt, and the donkey who could talk, and the serpent who did the same, and the angels at the gates of the garden, and the way the sword turned and the flames, and names of books like Leviticus and Deuteronomy and Nahum and Habakkuk, and how to check a reference, or the conversation stoppers in the reasoning book, and how I learned to look up information on my own at an early age. And even though my imagination was often sparked by the words and the pictures on the page, I can't lie to you and say that I never noticed inconsistencies and sometimes heard utter nonsense uttered from the stage. Look, I don't want to disrespect nobody's beliefs, because I would hate to be like that snake and make you shake your faith. But wait, I remember Jesus didn't play by men's rules either, and his followers were persecuted, so they still died being believers. I don't believe the truth should leave a doubt in my mind, because when the blind are leading the blind, they don't want to believe me when I say I can see. Is it that they can't? Or maybe I can't and I just think I can. I don't know. The only thing I know for sure is that I don't even know what I'm supposed to know no more. And right now, I don't even want to know. I just want to grow. I feel like I want to try really hard to find God in my sleep, and I will confess all of my secrets and hope between me, myself, and I, we could trust him to keep. It's just as deep as the abyss and almost as life-changing as the flood. And I remember the sacrifices of the ancient prophets and the way Jesus Christ gave his life and his blood. But most of my personal trials and tribulations used to come courtesy of my wife and my blood. And my upbringing may or may not be the only reason I'm spiritually singing the blues, because I already know what the congregation would say. I just wish a few of you could walk a mile in my shoes before you criticize and abuse, especially brother to brother, when I come to you and confess I'm confused and you seem amused, so my dignity is bruised, and you say to lose my ego, but every time I try, I can't find my true amigos. And when we go door to door, I feel like I done said this to somebody somewhere sometime before, and it's not that I don't want to say it anymore. I just want to know if this is a game. Because if it is, I don't want to play no more.